Due to your ability to form mental images, I have become an aggregated figment that is said to exist in the wholeness of the universe. My ontological instauration was aided by the imagination of a great pontifex. I am in the whole of the world as a beloved icon. I am spoken of in many books and a multitude of languages. I am depicted in paintings and erected as statues from borrowed iconographies. Worship houses such as churches, temples, cathedrals and mosques are built from a single cornerstone simply as a meeting place to entreat praise in my favor in return of everlasting life amongst the cherubs. Songs are written and sang in my honor with such generous praise it could be deemed as stupefying amazement. The singularity of my life portrays me as magnanimous, all-loving, all-forgiving and all-understanding, but I created good and evil. As there is much written about me, there is much that is unknown about my historical inception. To you tenants I ask, why is it that you can quote and recite scripture, but when questioned about my commencement it becomes clear you are untutored? Your modern clergymen profess to you that they have been ordained, given the authority to perform spiritual operations. If I, God, did in fact give the ordinations to the proclaimer, in what tongue did I speak and what channel was this call made? Your proclaimer in his manipulative confidence stand erect behind a pulpit declaring to you the orthodox faith of the apostles from an incomplete canonized text. For the sake of argument and contention the absent books are called the Apocrypha. Was it the molesting Gabriel who has given the clergyman the transformation of consciousness by clothing them in the word armor of the biblical God? Do they, the Pope, preacher or bishop, truly walk and talk with the Spirit of Christ consciousness, or is it the consciousness of Vatican from the world under whose footprints they follow? Psalm chapter 118 verses 8 to 9 says, "It is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in man, but you tenants take refuge in a proclaimer rather than seek me to show yourself approved." Men of the cloth have always had an insatiable appetite for power and total control over what is to be defined as divine inspiration. Such men who by their own account have declared themselves the head of the state for the Holy See and gave it unto the world. Poor fellows of Christ, the holiest of the apostates, have identified themselves as nothing less than God incarnate. They understand that religion is a debilitating set of beliefs pedestalized as an institutional system of control. One does not have to be academically inclined in order to understand that religion has been promulgated to those who have chosen to live their lives in fear of me, an omniscient being who admits that I am in fact a jealous God. If I have said, "Do not give reverence to any other idol," then you should reject your clergyman and understand that I, God, am the higher vibration of both your conscious and subconscious that dwells within you.